reflection and accounting of the month of Elul felt far too heavy to undertake at this moment, when it feels like the world has turned upside down and the best we can hope for is to tread water. But in preparing this piece, I found some advice from Maimonides that has helped me reframe my perspective. Maimonides wrote, "Every human being should regard himself as if he were exactly balanced between innocence and guilt. Simultaneously, he should regard the world as being in the same place. It follows then that if he performs one good deed, he has weighted the scales in favor of both himself and the whole world, and thus brought about salvation for both himself and for all the inhabitants of the world." My immediate reaction to this idea was that the world needs a whole lot more than one good deed right now. But then again, one good deed may be all I have in me while I tread water through canceled summer camps, remote schooling, remote work, and just the general weight of the pandemic. And then I realized that when I have found space for one good deed, that good deed has made me feel so good, it's created room for others. Here's an example. I donated blood recently, and as I sat in the chair watching the process, I felt a calmness that I haven't felt in months. That calm came from knowing that this half hour of my day would help other people directly. I'm a lawyer. I'm not a first responder. I'm not an essential worker, and I'm not going to solve any of the world's problems. But none of that mattered to the person who needed a blood transfusion that I was able to provide. Maimonides' idea of one good deed also helps me in my Elul reflections about public citizenship. Whatever side of the fence we are on, the problems in the world around us compel us to be engaged public citizens and advocate for those who we believe will make the world a better place. But really, what kind of difference can I make to elections that are decided by thousands, if not millions of votes? Admit I rely on that thought too much, excusing myself from signing up for phone banks, disregarding fundraising emails, skipping the virtual rallies. But what if I think of the goal as not impacting an election, but as fulfilling my one good deed? Better yet, I could use my one good deed to help someone else fulfill theirs. Helping someone to register to vote, driving someone to the polls, restores my moment of zen from the blood donation chair. But more importantly, it helps that someone be a good citizen, to be engaged with the world around them, to feel like they are doing their part for democracy, and to feel like they want to do their next one good deed. So while I'm usually all for introspection and accounting, rather than providing you with a prompt to consider, I would like to challenge you to act. Find your one good deed. Others will follow, and when we come to Elul next year, we will find the world a better place because of it.